All right. Good day, everyone. You are welcome to another session of our class or course on cybersecurity. We started with introduction to ethical hacking. Today, we are going to be focusing or concentrating on introduction to Kali Linux, right? All right. So here is the objective of this module. Uh, so the topic we are going to be looking at is introduction to Kali Linux. So here is the objective. This module gives you hands-on experience to Kali Linux environment. Okay, specifically on how to use the command line interface to carry out basic text tasks. Sorry. Now, on completing this module, you should know, number one, what file structures are in Kali Linux. Number two, how to use the terminal for different computer operations. All right. So, what are the topics that we are going to be facing? We'll be looking at introduction to Kali Linux, Linux file system, Linux permissions, the terminal, and finally important and common Linux commands. All right. So let's proceed. So I have a requirement for this course. Okay, I didn't pen it now down, but let me just tell it. The requirement for this course is you should download or install what we'll call the Oracle VisualBox. You should download or install the Oracle VisualBox. I think I mentioned it in one of our classes. All right, in one of our classes already. So I think I mentioned it in it. All right, so you download Oracle VisualBox. How you do that, go to VisualBox website and then download it from there. Or you should download Kali Linux, okay? You go to Kali Linux website, which is basically kali.org. You download Kali Linux. Now, it's either you download VisualBox or you download VMware. For me, I'll be using VMware. And if you download Kali Linux, if you download Oracle VisualBox, make sure that the Kali Linux you download is the one compatible to Oracle VisualBox. Okay. For example, let me just show it to us practically. This is VisualBox. This is VisualBox.com here. This is Oracle VisualBox. You can see it here. Click on it. It opens up to Oracle VisualBox page. So you just go straight to download the particular Oracle VisualBox that you are all here for. Okay. So if you take a look at this, you will see that here you see downloads and thereabout. You can just click on downloads. Takes you to the next page. This next page, you will see Windows host, Mac host, Linux host, Solaris host, Solaris 11, 1PS host. So whichever one you are using. For me, I'm using Windows. So you click on Windows. If you are using Mac, just click on Mac. If you are using Linux distribution, just click on Linux distribution. So once you click on it, it will begin to download. So for example, now let me click on post. I've clicked on Windows, so to watch is downloading already. I'll pause it and stop it because I don't need it. Okay, I already have it. So now this is for Oracle VisualBox. Now, if you are using Oracle VisualBox, it means that you have to go and download, go to Kali. This is Kali website. Kali Linux downloads. This is Kali Linux website. Click on Kali website. It brings you to this page. So if you are using Oracle Visual Boss, okay, remember the essence of using the Visual Boss or using VMware is to create a visual machine or to allow the visual machine to run on your system. What do I mean by visual machine? It means that your system will be divided into two compartments. Okay. For example, for those who are using Oracle or for those who are using Kali, I don't know why I kept mentioning Oracle. Those who are using Kali operating system, you don't need this. But this is for those who are using Windows operating system. The essence of that is for you to have a compartment for Kali operating system to run on the same laptop. What that means that is on your laptop, you will have Kali on it, and you will also have Windows operating system. So you click on Visual Machines, take you to the next page, you will see VMware and VisualBox. So if you are using VisualBox or if what you downloaded is VisualBox, so you need to download VisualBox for Kali, which is this. Now, if remember, this is Kali. Okay. Okay. This is VisualBox. Now, if what you are using like me is VMware, it's VMware. This is VMware. Click on download VMware. Click on takes you to the next page here. For me, I'm using VMware. There's VMware Pro for Windows. There's VMware Pro for Linux. So you just go to VMware Pro for Windows and click on it and then download it the way you see it's downloading already. So, but this is not what I want. Just pause it because I don't need it. I already have it. All right. So if you are using VMware, it means you also need Kali that is compatible with VMware. Remember that there is Kali that is compatible for VisualBox and there is Kali that is compatible for VMware. You don't use the same. So if you are using VisualBox, please download the Kali that is compatible for VisualBox. If you are using VMware, please download the Kali that is compatible for VMware. So once you are done downloading it, you come back to Kali. You see it here. Under Kali, you see VMware. So you download this. This is if you are using VMware. And this is if you are using VisualBox. All right. So having said that, let me get back to my slide. Okay. So like I said, there are requirements for this course. Number one is what I just stated now. Also, make sure that your laptop is 8 gig 500 RAM. Please, this is so important. 8 gig 500 RAM. Okay. Just download your VisualBox, download your Kali, or download your Oracle, or download your VMware, and download your Kali that is compatible with your VMware. All right. So this is so important. You can reach out to me personally so that I will guide you on how to mount it. All right. So, but depending on the one you have, whether you have Oracle, VisualBox, or whether you are using VMware, depending on the one you are using. So when you download it, please do reach out to me. I will guide you on how to mount it because the way you mount a Kali, the way you mount VMware is different from the way you mount VisualBox. So, but the good thing, or what I'm going to say, is that when you download any of them, it will come in as a zip file. Just leave it that way. Leave it that way. If you can reach out to me, do reach out to me, send me a message. I'm going to call my number here. For those of you that are following on YouTube, you can send me a DM using this number. I will respond. 080, or let me use it this way, +234 I'm calling the number. Please take note of that. +2348069372886. I'm going to say it again. +2348069372886. Let me say it one more time. +2348069372886. So do reach out to me by DM via WhatsApp, or so that I will instruct and then teach you how to mount the Kali, whether you are using VMware or whether you are using Visual Box. So let's proceed. So in order to be a good ethical hacker or penetration tester, you must be conversant with Linux, which is by far one of the most powerful operating system, right? So there is no doubt to this statement that Kali is actually one of the most powerful operating system. There's no doubt to that. That is true. So one of the things about Kali is in IT, anytime you see someone talk about Kali Linux, know that that person is into cybersecurity and is also into ethical hacking. For example, if you go to the hospital or you see someone with an apron, you already know that that person is a chef. If you see someone with a lab coat, maybe the white lab coat that medical doctors use, you already know that the person is likely a medical doctor, a nurse, or a medical personnel. If you see someone wearing an overall, you already know the profession of the person. You see someone wearing an overall and a helmet, you know that the person is an engineer, all right? So the same way when it comes to IT, when you hear someone talk about Kali Linux, it means that the person is into cybersecurity. So one of the tools that everyone who is into cybersecurity must be very conversant with is Kali Linux. All right. So Linux is really good for ethical hacking. Okay. It's really good for ethical hacking. And one of the benefits is that Linux is very powerful. And, a lot of powerful tools are compatible with the Linux operating system. That is one thing that makes Linux very superb. Another good thing about Linux is that Linux is secured, all right? Linux is very secure. The architecture is built with security in mind, all right? So these are some of the reasons why ethical hackers use Linux, okay? One of the reasons, because of the hacking tools, because of its security, because of its compatibility, okay? So most of the hacking tools out there is compatible with the Linux operating system compared to the Windows operating system and Mac operating system. That is also one of the reasons why we use Linux operating system, okay? So this is so important. So, but since we are here for a class or you are here to learn, we're not going to be doing a lot of downloads. Why? Because the Linux itself has a lot of tools that you need in this field or in ethical hacking or penetration tester. Now, as a technical person, if you want to do well in the world of information cybersecurity, you need to get familiar, you need to get close to the Linux operating system. Now, for some of us who are technical, we know that Linux is not as friendly as a Windows. So for you to use Linux, it means you are a technical person who can find your way around. Linux is not user-friendly. Okay. So the whole goal of this module is for you to get familiar, for you to enjoy using Linux. It's for you to get familiar with that. The truth is that after the end of this session, some of you might decide to start using Linux as an operating system and so within Windows because you are now comfortable using Linux. All right. All right. So aside the Kali Linux, we have other types of Linux. Okay. So one thing with Linux, whatever job you find yourself doing, there is always a type of Linux that is designed already to make the job and life easy or working easy for you. All right. For example, if you are working as a system administrator or anything that has to do with administration, then a Red Hat Linux should be your choice. Okay. Because it has all the tools, all the components that you need as a system administrator to make it easy or working as a system administrator easy for you. If you are into open source software, what is open source software? Open source software are softwares without license. So anybody can get the code and make changes and publish it. Okay. In that case, Debian Linux is good for you. It has all the components you need in order to run an open source software application. And if you are looking for a Linux system that gives you the same feel as if you are using the Windows, all right? It gives you the same personal feel or usage as if you are using the Windows, then the Ubuntu Linux is there. It has all the tools that you will be needing for your personal needs. Maybe tools like calculator, media player, and all those things. They're already there for you. Okay. We also have the Mac OSS, which is normally used in all Apple computers. If you look at Apple, those that are conversant or that are using Apple, you will understand. You see that the Apple architecture is conversant with that of the Linux architecture. So in that case, we have the Mac OS S, all right? So we'll also have the Solaris, which is used by many commercial environments, all right? Now, every penetration testing tool out there originated from Backtrap. Backtrap. So Backtrap used to be the first or the early, the early operating system that is used by ethical hackers, all right, or information cybersecurity, all right. So it used to be the oldest or the one that is being used then before the evolution and innovation of others. Okay. So these are the several kinds of evolution, several kinds of operating system that serves you with different purposes. Okay. It depends on your purpose and the user. So it serves you different purposes. All right. So aside from the Kali operating system, we'll have other operating system. We'll have Parox, we'll have Windows, and so on. But when it comes to cybersecurity, Linux operating system is basically the one that is used. All right. Okay. So let's move to the next class. All right. But before we do that, I'm going to sorry about that. Before we do that, okay, let me just okay, I'm going to stop here just for 5 10 minutes break. Then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to come back to start with the Linux file structure. Thank you so much. See you in the next 5 or 10 minutes.